the private pocket of these rogues and their lackeys, right? Now, we have in Lagos State has 20 local government areas recognized among the 774 local government areas in Nigeria. Do you know that the 20 local government areas in Lagos State also drawn a total of 259 billion naira in 1 year from Abuja? Are you aware? Okay. Then another state is Ogun State. Ogun State has 20 local government areas as well. Now, between May 2023 and June 2024, between June 2023 and May 2024, 20 local government areas in Ogun State actually collected 69.89. That's a 70 billion naira. 70 billion naira. In 1 year, averaging 500 million naira per local government area. So which means all of you who come from Odogbolu, my own local government area, do you think Odogbolu local government looked like a local government that was collecting 500 million naira every month and collected over 6 billion naira in 1 year? Do you think? Anyway, let's go to Ondo State. Ondo State has 18 local government areas, okay? And the 18 local government areas of Ondo State in the last 1 year collected 64.8 billion naira. I mean, 18 local government area, that too seems to be averaging as well about 600 million naira per local government of Ondo State. 600 million naira means each local government in Ondo State, right? Well, maybe 500 million. Okay. Now, here is another one. Osun State. They have 30 local government areas in Osun. 30. And the 30 local government areas of Osun State shared or collected from Abuja 128 billion naira in 1 year. So if you are from Osun State, right, do you actually really notice any billion naira projects in your local government? Because you should. Then the last but not the least is Oyo State. Oyo State has 33 local government areas, okay? And the 33 local government areas of, hang on, I'll slow you down. Osun actually collected 88 billion, not 128. It's Oyo State that collected, I take that back, all right? So Osun State collected 88 billion naira, the 30 local government areas there. Or the 33 local government areas of Oyo State, they collected 128 billion naira. And that brings it to the total of, in 1 year, all the local government in southwest Nigeria, okay, in the northeast of Nigeria, the one I read earlier, right? They have 112 or so local government areas. But you see, in the southwest of Nigeria, all the 6 states in the southwest of Nigeria collectively have 137 local government areas. And from that money, in the last 1 year, all these local governments in the southwest of Nigeria collected a total of 660 billion naira. That's how much went into the 137 local government areas. So if you are from any of this part of, Nigeria, the question you should be asking yourself is, if you look around, does what you have complements the amount these guys collected? All right? So still on paying them their money directly. Here is what Akpabio had to say. Let's go check.
To see the president.
Yes.
We don't want to assume the cause of this meeting, but how do you react to these landmark judgments we've received today in the country on local government areas?
Well, recall that this the request was placed before the courts by the Attorney General of the Federation, because the federal government, through President Bola Ahmed Tinubu feels strongly about separation of powers and the need for autonomy of all arms of government. And so for us in the legislature, the Supreme Court has spoken, and we have no option than to abide by the Supreme Court ruling. So I'll just call on all states of the Federation to respect what the Supreme Court has done, and then we'll go back to the legislature and see where we can dot the I's and then cross the T's to ensure the full implementation. Because, you know, the words of the Supreme Court are like the words of the king. They cannot go down to the ground without implementation. So definitely, I think this is a great day for democracy, and I congratulate the president for this initiative. And I know that all Nigerians now know that local government administration is an arm of government meant for the grassroots, and their money should be for the grassroots. And definitely, local governments can now undertake a lot of projects on their own. So I congratulate all. It's a great day for democracy, and it's the beginning of great things to come.
Excellency, one of the aspects of the judgment is on the call and insistence that there should be elections at the local government. What will you be telling to the governors who seem not to be pushing forward to supporting elections at the judgment? I'm not saying.
No, I haven't seen the judgment. I'll study the judgment, but at the same time, I believe there should be impartial elections at the local government level, so that all the political parties can partake. You know, at the moment there is a lot of lethargy and nonchalant attitude by many political parties whose parties are not in power at the state level. They hardly partake in local government elections because of the perceived idea of either bandwagon effect and all that. So, but it's a great thing that the Supreme Court has done the needful and has pronounced, and I think now we have to go back and think, working with the Attorney General's office and the Parliament to see how we can ensure that there is real election at the local government levels. And I think once that is done, everybody will have confidence. It's progress for democracy, and this is the way it should be. So we congratulate their lordships, the justices of the Supreme Court, and we in the Parliament are determined to make sure that there is enforceability.
Thank you so much, sir. Right, Honorable, what's the reaction from the Green Chamber?
To God be the glory. The members are very happy. They are very happy because history has been made. This is an issue that has been before the Parliament for the past 20 years. All the constitutional amendments that were so far carried by the National Assembly, one aspect of it has always been local government autonomy. How do we make the local governments to work independently? Today, that possibility became a reality. So everyone is happy, and we're looking forward to local governments that work functionally. They'll be able to work on their own, extend goodwill to their own people, undisturbed by the excesses, if I may use the word of the
nuisance lele.
With that is Stevie Wonder shade, bunch of jokers. Anyway, I just wanted to leave that on record. Somebody asked, what about the Southeast? In the last 1 year, here is what I have, okay? In the last 1 year, I'm talking about this local government money still, what the criminal state governors have been sitting on, and unfortunately, denying the people the benefits of the supposed closest government to the people, the local government administration. So in the southeast of Nigeria in the last 1 year, there are 5 states and the southeast geopolitical zone as designed by Nigeria. Among them are Abia. Abia has 17 local government areas. And these 17 local government areas, they collected a total of 57.6 billion naira in the last 1 year. Similarly, I can say it is averaging about 400 million per month for each local government averagely. Then you have Anambra State. Anambra has 21 local government areas. And between June 2023 and May 2024, Anambra State local government areas collected 77.54 billion naira. Then you have Ebonyi. Ebonyi with 13 local government areas. They also shared 47 billion naira among the 13 local government areas. Then you have Enugu. Enugu with 17 local government areas. They also collected the 63.57 billion naira. These local government areas were supposed to have shared that. But that's not true. Last but not the least is Imo State, where Hopeless Uzodimba is on his 5th year in the office, second term. Imo State has 27 local government areas, and Hopeless peacefully collected 85.41 billion naira for these 27 local government areas of Imo State. And like others, the eastern part of Nigeria, comprising of 5 states, has 95 local government areas. And in the last 1 year, these 95 local governments in total shared 331 billion naira. If you are from Imo State, you probably should tell us how much of this money can you actually say you can see projects or things done by your local government administrators. I'm not trying to pull your leg. Your story is the same as mine. Now, another part where, okay, I think I was going to put that up earlier, talking about the total of the Northeast, how much they collected, right? I didn't give you the figure. They have 112 local government areas in the northeast of Nigeria, comprising of Adamawa, Bauchi, Borno, Yobe, Gombe, and Taraba. Now, they have in total 112 local government areas, and they collected in the last 1 year 413 billion naira in total. If you're from from that part of Nigeria, then I would rather leave you to it for you to tell us how much of these billions can you really point out in your own local government area. Now take a look at this one. This one is from the northwest. Interestingly, right? You have Jigawa. Jigawa has 27 local government areas. But you know how they do local government areas in northern Nigeria? You say Nigeria, the Middle Belt, as well as the Sharia, Sahel North, the way the map of Nigeria is, so they control about 71% of the landmass in Nigeria. The southern part of Nigeria controls just about the remaining, wherever the land is, the remaining 29%. Okay? But southern Nigeria is more populated than the northern Nigeria. But the criminals in Nigeria, from time immemorial, you know what they did? So they will say, Jangbada states. Jangbada states. Now they will now draw the map. Jangbada state will have all of the deserts everywhere there. And then you will see, wait, I need a paper to show you. That's how they do the LGBT in Nigeria, right? They will say Jango states. And they will draw the map like this. So Jango states. Jango states will just, listen, I need something bigger. Sorry about that, yeah? Good. So I need something bolder, okay? Something bigger. So that what I'm about to describe will make sense to you, right? So now they'll say this is Jango states. They will now draw the map. And they will say, this is the state capital. This is here, capital. Right? So they will tell you, this is the state capital. Okay? And then they will say, Jango. You see this place, This is where you have people. This is where people live. Then you have one here, here. maybe here. Take a look at this, right? Now, they will cut out all their deserts, okay? Now, they will now say, this is the state capital. This small space, okay? Now, a village is here. A village is here. A village, right? They will just say Django State and capital. Django, so Django is the town. The town of Django will now be the capital of Django State, okay? Now, they will now say this place, so where they get, what do you call it? One small kiosk. It's in a local government. This one will be a local government. This one will be a local government. Every one of this will be local. They say Django State with 7 local government area. The existence of all this creation, right, is simply to collect allocation from Abuja. Person that is living here from the Django capital, person living in Django capital, here, that person may never even visit all these places in his life. Ever. He may never go here at all in his life. But will be the governor here. He will be sitting in Abuja saying that he's representing my people of Django. That's how they share money. The people there, some of them don't even know the state they belong to. They don't even know the name of their local government. They just believe that once in a while, they will bring posters to their place and say, Rankadede, and all of that nonsense, right? And that's it. You will see him in Abuja. By the time you go to it, they will say, Django State is bigger than Abia. Django State is bigger than the entire Eastern Nigeria together. If you put all the Eastern Nigeria together, even Django State is bigger than them. Guess what? Django na desert too. But with Allah Akbar, Assalamu alaikum, Allah Akbar, they can make all those people inside those hamlets believe that they are local government areas. So let's go back to it. Here is the Northwest. This is Northwest, okay? You have Jigawa. I know. I'm so sorry. I know. Why does that happen all the time? Nothing was pressed. Can you hear me now? Anyway, I think it should be back. Don't worry, it should be back. It won't take more than just about 10 seconds, okay? The moment I noticed, and boom, put it back on. It should be. Anyway, you know, did you hear that my description, by the way? Or I've just been like, I don't know. Now, tell me this before I continue, okay? Did you see that's my description of how they create their states in Nigeria? Did you remember? Did you see that part? So as for me to know that I'm not actually like fooling myself, I say, am I going to go papers? Okay, just the whole paper, we don't even know what you talk. Did you hear that part? You know, I need to be sure, right? Before I continue. I hate it when I feel like I'm fooling myself. I can fool myself for like 60 seconds, okay? 60 seconds or maybe 120 seconds, 2 minutes. The moment I kind of look back and I'm like, pay attention now. Since we don't call your name since. So let me know if you hear that part too. Right. So remember what I said. The reason why they will never do population census in northern Nigeria is because once they smoke, once these terrorists, once they smoke their shalanga, the moment they sniff their, what do you call it, their latrine or soak away, one way they can just wake up and say, how many states we have in Nigeria now? They say, oh, we have a 20 states. I want to create another 20. 20 is too much. What about 16? Don't tell me what to do. Okay, 16. They say, what? You want us to put the committee together? No committee, no committee. Jigawa is too big. Show me Jigawa on the map. There is another one. I think it was I think it was after